Hello and welcome. My name is Christian Witt. I'm the product manager for the charging station management system vCharM at Vector. We are standing here, currently in the test garage at Vector in Stuttgart, to demonstrate today in practice how you can integrate the charging station into vCharM and how you can easily integrate a charging station card into vCharM. In order to commission a charging station, you have to add first a charging station model into vCharM that represents a real charging station. After you have ordered vCharM, you will receive an email with the link to the login page to vCharM and your personal credentials. The charging station model can be configured on your PC. I'm already on the login page of vCharM. We are logging in with the username and the password. On the left side in vCharM, you see the charging station topology. A group typically describes a grid connection point. We start by configuring such a group. For this, we add a new group and give it a name, for example, test group. Then we select the desired load management. In our example, we don't need a load management. The load management can also be configured afterwards. Under our new group, we can add subgroups or a charging station. We now add a charging station. On the right side, we can give the charging station a name, for example, charging station 1, and enter the OCPP connection data. For the OCPP ID, we choose my charging station 1 with the password test. Of course, you should use a more secure password. If load management were enabled, we could also specify a maximum power here. Please remember the OCPP ID, the password and the connection address at the top right. We will need this later then for configuring the real charging station. At the end, we save the charging station and see that the status of the charging station is offline, as expected. After we have created the model in vCharM, we can now configure the real charging station. The configuration depends on the manufacturer. Often a charging station provides the possibility to configure it via a website. And this is also the case here. Therefore, we have to connect the charging station via a LAN cable to the PC. The address of the charging station can be found in the user manual or in the packaging of the charging station. We now connect to the charging station via the web browser and enter the login data. For this manufacturer, we enter the connection data on the page backend. As OCPP ID, or here ChargeBox identity, we enter the one from charging station model in vCharM. This was my charging station 1. We connect via OCPP-J 1.6, which fits. The supported OCPP versions can be found in the vCharM user manual. Then we specify the WebSocket address. We can copy that out of vCharM and enter it here. Then we specify the password from vCharM. That was simply test. Another parameter that I would like to discuss with you is free charging. If the value is set to on, any vehicle can charge without authorization. In our example, we don't want that and set it to off. If necessary, other settings have to be made, but in our case, this is sufficient. After making changes, you usually have to save them, and if necessary, restart the charging station. This can take a few minutes. After the charging station is restarted, we see here on the main page that the charging station is connected to the backend. We now see the same also in vCharM. Here the charging station status has changed to available. This means the charging station is successfully connected. If this is not the case, you can check the charging station status of the charging station via the detailed diagnostics. For a successful connection to the charging station, the following steps must be completed. First, a secure connection must be established from the charging station to vCharM. Second, the specified username, the password of the charging station, and the configuration in vCharM must match. The OCPP protocol version is supported by vCharM, has to be successfully completed as well. And as the last step, the charging station must send a standardized boot notification message. And that's it. Now the charging station is controlled by vCharM. Previously, we configured the charging station so that free charging is not possible. This means we have to authorize the charging process, for example via an RFID card. I have here an RFID card which is not yet known to vCharM. For this reason, the charging process will be rejected. Now I will show you how to unlock an RFID card in vCharM. Let's see what happened. In the top right corner of vCharM, we switch to the page Vehicles. Here we can manage all vehicle and authorizations. On the top left of the page, we now see our rejected authorization attempt. We can simply add this as an accepted token and assign it to a vehicle. For that, we give the vehicle a name. And on the following page, we can see the authorization token from our failed attempt. Multiple authorization tokens can be assigned to one vehicle. We save the token and the vehicle. And now the RFID card is unlocked and we can start charging. As you can see, setting up a charging infrastructure in vCharM is very simple and can easily be done by yourself. vCharM provides also the possibility of a rights management so that not everyone can access your charging infrastructure. Why not see for yourself how easy it is to use vCharM? We provide a possibility of a free full trial version. You can find the link in the description below. Thanks for watching and goodbye. In the next video, we install our hardware vCharM Edge and configure dynamic load management. If this is interesting for you, I would love you to tune in. And here's a tip to not miss this video. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. Thanks for watching and see you soon.